What up, Joe? What up, Joe? Welcome to Yeah I Said the Sports Podcast. I'm your host, the Iceman. This the team.
What's the dealio? It's me, aka Mastermind, and you already know what time it is, baby. School is open. Shouts out to my man CB. We got you missing too. I think you with Mel Tucker. I know what's going on. You going to check it out for yourself. You know what's going on with Mel. I know.
That's what's up, and it's your boy.
Man, talking.
It's your boy. And it's your boy Young P. I'm in the building, aka Mr. PR. Another great show for y'all good people. Let's go.
Y'all mastermind. What's up, fellas? What it
Man.
do? What it do?
Everything good, my baby.
You got it.
Go over there.
Yeah. Still celebrating my birthday, and we celebrating CB birthday too. Yeah, his birthday was over the weekend on the 17th. Yeah.
Day CB. We about to pour something up for you.
Yes, sir.
And happy belated once again birthday to Young P.
Yeah.
And we got
LJ and Do Dirt, y'all on y'all way.
And this how we gonna jump off into the show. All-Star Weekend, gentlemen. We're gonna bring that up. But first, All-Star Game. Which format do you like the best? Do you like the original format, or do you like the captains picking the teams? You know, like, I got the mastermind.
Well, I'm gonna do a P two times on this. I like the format, the East versus the West. I like that format, but I also got the pleasure out of the captains because it seemed more like a pickup game for real. So I think what they ought to do is the number one vote getter from the East get to pick his team from the East, and the number one vote getter from the West get to pick their team and still go with the East West format. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be real interesting that way too. And then I think that way, if it was up to me, I would let the captain pick all of them. I wouldn't let the fans, coaches, none of that. The captain pick the whole squad. You see what I'm saying? So that way you got your team that you want.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And I might even go as far as this, because I know we all tired of seeing the same coaches. Captain, pick who you want to coach.
Right. I don't know how Doc got there, but go ahead.
What?
Go ahead, Young P.
And Doc don't know why he got there either. That's why he
This
handed
was
that
happening.
check over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like that format. That's something different. I wasn't thinking like that because I do. I like the old format of the captains more. You know what I'm saying? Them picking a squad. You know what I'm saying? The East versus West. I mean, that was cool back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But you got to spice it up some kind of way. Y'all got to do something. And I think that kind of spiced it up a little bit with them picking their team. You know what I'm saying? And it was a little funny too. What was it last year, or the year before, where they was you kind of looking at like, dang, my man ain't got picked yet. My man ain't got picked yet. Like that in the last pick.
And they did Jokic smart out like, yeah. I like that. That was a couple years ago. Yeah.
So that was crazy. So it's kind of like you be wanting to see that same kind of little hookup, but. I ain't gonna lie, Mastermind. That's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I do feel like that is you might miss a superstar or two. You know what I'm saying? That should be there, and that's where the coaches come in to help mess where the
Hey,
fans
buddy.
mess up at.
Hey, buddy.
I'm listening.
I ain't talking about no fans. I'm saying if you the number one vote getter,
Okay.
say the fans say you the man,
Yeah.
you get to pick your whole 12 and who coached this.
I mean, that's different. I ain't
I'm
gonna
the
lie.
number one vote getter. I get to pick my whole 12 and who coached this. You see what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
I like the old school original way. East versus the West.
Please elaborate, please, because I
The
need to
reason
know.
why I say that is because you got players that you want to compete against. And sometimes we all grew up playing on the playground. And when you the captain, what you gonna do? You going for the best players because in pickup ball, you trying to play all day. You trying to win 5, 6 games in a row. Then when you finally lose, you can sit there and laugh at the other fellas, drink your brew or whatever, blow one up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do all that and you through for the day. So that's why, pickup games, you picking the best squad so you can be on the court all day. Like I say, then you chilling. So I liked it the old school way. So you have to compete. You know what I mean? Even though you compete either way it go, but it's like we now see who's the best. Instead of you picking the best, we see who's the best. We get to see this point guard on the East going against this guy on the West, how match used to, go against Isaiah. You know what
Right,
I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Jordan used to go against Clyde or whoever used to try to, whoever used to try to go against Jordan. I should say. You know what I'm saying? Elijah Wand against Pat U. It was about competition and seeing, stuff like that. Now my thing is this. This is what I would do for the All
I
Star.
think
Hold
that's what
on
they
one second
did.
before I forget. Uh, since they putting up all these points and people not liking it and stuff, what I would do, no matter who got the best record at the end of the season, don't matter. We gonna do it similar to baseball. And what I mean by like that, whoever wins that All-Star game
Home court advantage.
get the home court advantage during the finals. I don't care who had the best record or nothing. At the at
That'll
the
make 'em
end
play.
at the end of the
They
season,
playing for something now.
No, that'll make them
four
play.
and three to whoever won the
I got you.
who won the All
If the
Star
East
game.
win, then the East Coast team got home field
Home
advantage.
court,
I
right?
got you.
Yep. West win, West got it.
I got
That'll make them boys hoop.
No, that
You
definitely
know,
will.
you know what I'm
And that
saying?
don't cost. That don't make you pay for no more money to them or none of that. That'll
Nothing.
just make them.
Cause all this just hooping and
Throwing up
I
crazy
like
shots.
Dame. Dame, your half court shots, them legit. But like how you say, Luka just throwing them, ain't nobody playing, ain't nobody doing nothing, even in the fourth quarter. Trying to
Wanna get
play deep.
competitive.
To make it excite how it used to be. They're not even doing that no more. So make them boys have to win that All-Star game, East or West, home court advantage in the finals.
I
And
agree with that. I will add that to what I said. Now that'll be perfect. I agree with that. But see, the only thing that I said, I think that they did try to do what you were just saying, Ice, previously about going to the old school. It's just the only thing that didn't make it stand out as much. They wasn't in like competition like how the old school was.
right, and
You know what I'm saying?
that's what this will make them do.
Yeah,
Because we
that's
would
the
love
only
to
answer.
see
Yeah, no, that's a good
you
answer.
say your man Shay go shot going. We love to see my man Hillburton. We love to
Right.
see Edwards when Giddy and all them other young players coming. We love to see Bronson and them who they're now,
Yeah.
doing their thing.
No, I
But
got you.
you got to make it more exciting. If y'all gonna carry this league, boys, y'all
Y'all
got to
gotta do
make it more
something, yeah.
exciting. Speaking
Gotta
of
do
making it
something.
exciting, how did y'all enjoy the game? Did y'all enjoy the All Star game, Young Pete?
On, I just got bored. I
Right.
got bored, and it was kind of like it's kind of what you said. They wasn't taking it serious. Now, don't get me wrong. I felt like I know Luca was playing around, but if he had made that dunk, it might have got me a little excited. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the ultimate Sprite commercial.
Yeah.
Luca, you caught the ultimate. Caught the ultimate.
yeah. But I just felt like they just
a million.
you know what I'm saying? They were just doing crazy stuff. Don't get me wrong, Halliburton, your boy, he came out on fire, you know what I'm saying? But I just think as it went along, I felt like LeBron was just trying to score as much because he wanted to win the MVP, you know what I'm saying? Or get as much as he at half, because he pretty much didn't play the second half, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like as it went along, it just got more boring to me, to the point I started dozing, and before I know it, I done flipped the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Flipped the
You know
channel.
what I'm saying? About the middle of the fourth, I figured the West was gonna win and it was over.
But who won?
I know. But
Right.
still.
You say right. Go ahead, Mastermind.
Well, I'm gonna say I enjoyed it, but the only problem is I was on the road, so I had to catch the retake of it. So it kind of took the thrill away because I knew who won already. You see what I'm saying? But the thing I did notice is, like they were saying, lack of competition. Nobody had that competitive drive, like they wanted to prove I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm the next face. I'm him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't want to be him in the NBA. It seems like everybody just equal as long as we getting paid. I'm good. That's it. I'm all about the max contract. I don't care about promoting the league or none of that.
Well, like I say, All Star Weekend was good. All Star Game, Epico.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
gotta go unless y'all do this format we just said. And like you say, the winner get the home court advantage, and that's how we gonna do y'all.
Yeah.
Next question is,
Yeah.
with that, who y'all think should be the face of the NBA? We talked about this seasons ago, the last season and the first season. So, but we bringing it back up since want to see who gonna be the face now. So, who you think gonna be the face, mastermind of the NBA? Who think gonna represent?
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think nobody really want that sweat. I don't think nobody want that smoke, dog. I don't think it don't seem like nobody really got that moxie, the gusto to go for that throne. It's like everybody say, yeah, I could be the man on my team. I can get this max, super max contract. And that's it. That's the, like I said previously, I think that's they selling. Once they get that right there and get some good promotion deals and get the night contract or whatever, shoe con deal, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
They don't want the mantle on their back. You know what I'm saying? Like how the Kobe's, LeBron's, KD's, and all them, they was fighting to get it. You see what I'm saying? And then LeBron got it. And once he got it, he held it and it was over. You see what I'm saying? Now it don't seem like
Uh,
nobody really
you know what? Speaking of you saying they was fighting for it, I heard you say that. So you know what I believe it's gonna be what they say jealousy, envy, however way it go. However go, you a hater. But
right.
this is how it's gonna roll, like how you said. Whoever they pass it to,
Mm-hmm.
that's when everybody gonna
Say I
I
want it.
want it. And then they
I
gonna be,
got you.
you know what I'm saying?
And then that's when the
Like you say, don't nobody
competition.
want it now.
But as
But
soon
as
as
soon
somebody
as
get
they
the
pick
title,
somebody,
that's when it's
that's
gonna
when
get
it's gonna come. Go,
interesting. Because
go.
that's if they pick the wrong person, everybody gonna say, "Hey, I got better game than him."
Right,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
I,
Young Pete.
I think the problem is they've been trying to pick the next person. So like Ja Moran, they tried to pick him. He keep getting in foolishness. You know what I'm saying? I think they thought Zion might have could
Had
do
a
it,
shot at it, but
but he can't play because he can't keep his weight underneath. You know what I'm saying? Stay injured too much. So I think I still feel like this. I feel like Ja Morant can be the face of the league because I feel like no matter what, it needs to be. And I know this is gonna sound crazy because half the All Star starters was foreigners. You know what I'm saying? But I think the league still wants an American player to be the face of the league. So I think Ja could do it. But the only problem is you got them foreigners that's coming. Like I kind of feel like if SGA go to a better team, not necessarily a better team. Let me correct
bigger
myself.
market.
A bigger market. If he go to a bigger market, SGA might could be the face of the league, but he's still from Canada. He's not from here. You know what I'm saying?
See, the
So
only thing with SGA too, though, just think about everybody who had the face of the league, and y'all know how much I ride and die with SGA.
Right.
right,
You see what I'm saying? But the thing is this: he don't got that moxie. He more like
laid back.
Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
Right,
Kawhi
too
more
laid
so
back.
I
I'm
got you.
putting it out there on the court.
But that's
He could
why.
talk trash on the court to people,
Right,
but I'm not getting in front of this microphone and be like, yeah, I'm the greatest, and I don't tolerate no nonsense. You know how Mike and them just got that arrogance about them, and when you seen it, you just knew it. LeBron, the same thing. That's why it's just
you
like
think he got an arrogance about him on the
about
mic?
that basketball court
Yeah.
and about when he know what he talking about. You when he
Right, right.
yeah he got that arrogance.
But I still feel like Ja. I think Ja can do it. I just think Ja don't want to change his ways.
Right.
I ain't. I'm still gonna. Even though I know y'all told me to let Dog and them chill at home, I'm still bringing Dog and them to the game with me. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
it's gonna be between Jock and Dua, but it might have to go to Anthony Edwards if he want to get himself together. And like you say, he have to be a bigger market. Like you
Right.
say, they
That's the
might try to get
problem.
him in LA or something. When it's,
I think
time,
Anthony
but
Edwards could actually do it in Minnesota.
I don't think so.
On
Not
the
in Minnesota.
contrary
already
to
get
how,
it.
only reason why I say
With the team built.
oh yeah,
Okay.
and then this. Remember, Kevin Garnett made that market become something. Because remember, at first Minnesota the market wasn't nothing at all. Then when they gave KG them contracts,
A big
everybody
ticket.
start you understand, they start focusing that way a little bit. So I think they still got a pretty decent basketball following. I think what the problem might be is Anthony Edwards. Do you take basketball serious?
Right. That's why I said if he said. That's why I said if he was to take it serious.
If he
And then
take
I
it
really don't see
serious.
nobody that's young that's really,
You know who could
you know
do
what
it?
I'm
I ain't gonna
saying?
lie to you. You know who could do it,
Who
and
that?
I believe that they, in their heart and soul, they want it, but they just can't get over the hump. And then when it's the big games, they haven't stepped up
Who
yet.
that?
Jason Tatum.
Hmm.
I think in his heart and soul, he really want that smoke. I think he want that title. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? But I
I
just
don't
think
know,
that
man.
the
Yeah,
only thing,
I don't
I,
know about
the
that
reason why
one.
I say
the
that,
only
not trying
reason,
to be funny, Taylor. I love your game. Love where you from to show me state, all that. Only reason I say that, haven't ever been a light skinned dude to be the man, the face of the league.
No.
Ain't never been no light skinned guy.
Nope.
No, I got you.
You know what I
Nope.
mean?
But
Nope.
I think this
Yeah.
might be this could be the exception.
Yeah.
This could be the Patty Mahomes
Yeah.
rule, y'all.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. That's an
You was either Bird or
Right. Or you everybody else.
Magic.
That was it. As the Magic was George.
Yep.
Right.
That's all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
you
I
say.
got you. That's another.
LeBron
That's
get
another
number
topic.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another topic for another day. But that's a good one. That's a good
But, moving along.
Mm.
Ooh wee.
Okay. Sound like this is a doozy coming up.
Oh boy. Hey, dig this here, y'all. Who killed more superstars? Who killed more superstars' chances at rings? Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, LeBron James, Michael Jordan.
Hmm. So
Which one of y'all want to take it?
I jump out here out the
Okay,
gate. You know what I'm saying?
This the one that's gonna get the hits when you come up with this bogusness.
Oh, okay.
This the
So
one that's gonna get the views.
so it sounds like we just switched it up and we going individual. So I'm gonna go individual with it. You know
I
what
thought
I'm
it
saying?
was two, like
Yeah,
together, right?
yeah. But it sounds like we
go.
we go individual too though.
Well, hold on. What
It's supposed to have been Pat Mahomes and Tom Brady together, or Michael Jordan and LeBron James together.
Right.
Which
Okay.
two killed more careers?
Okay.
So
ahead.
here's my take on this. I'm gonna go both. I'm gonna P 2 times is back in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
P 2 times. So I'm gonna start it off with this. I feel like Magic Johnson and LeBron James killed more careers.
Magic or Jordan?
I mean Jordan. My bad. My bad. Jordan.
Okay.
Jordan and LeBron James killed more careers in hopes and dreams of being at the top and hoisting up that trophy than Brady and Mahomes. And here's why I'm gonna say what I say, and then I'm gonna get to my second point because P 2 times is back in the building. I'm gonna go this because one of the biggest superstars that they killed, that Jordan killed, was you, the round mound. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get over the hump, big fella. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't get over the hump.
He's talking to you, and I
Yeah,
ain't talking
I'm
about
saying.
Cool Breeze on the show.
When I saw you try to dig at my boy Draymond, and he had to show you had you a ring and let you know, feel that big fella. Let you know, Shaq always telling you to feel that ring, so you know how I feel or whatever. But I just feel like they killed more careers. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, Clyde Drexler done won. He won with Houston, didn't he?
Yeah.
But when he
That
played
was
with Portland,
Mike.
but I'm saying, but when he played with Portland though,
That was when Mike was so long.
yeah. So you know what I'm saying, it's too many people that wanted to be that's actually bona fide Hall of Famers and superstars that once Mike finally got the reins, it was over for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, the second part is I'm gonna go here with it. And it's gonna sound, you know what I'm saying, controversial or whatever.
You gonna say Tom
Let's see.
Brady and Mike?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see.
I ain't gonna even say Tom Brady because you know what I'm saying. Because I feel like some of them first three I still don't give you, even though in the books it say you won them, Tom.
Right.
Yeah, I don't give them to you. You know what I'm saying. You had to come
Just
to
that
your
defense.
own defense and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
LeBron James has killed more dreams.
You want my dreams? Okay.
He killed more dreams. You know what I'm saying?
My eyes open up.
No, that's a
Over
good
the
one.
mouth.
LeBron James has killed more dreams, so that's my other one. So
More careers than anybody out of all four.
out of all four,
Ooh.
I'm with you, LBJ. And you know what, CB? I think CB done jumped in my body a little bit because I'm starting to feel like LeBron James might be the GOAT.
I'm glad you dropped the mic on that because nobody don't need to hear no more of that nonsense out your mouth. But okay,
Let's go,
I
man.
have no problem with that. Now I'm gonna say this as a group, I agree that it's the Jordan and I think it's Jordan and LeBron as a group. I agree with that. And but Tom Brady has, stopped some major, put some clogs in there with some good superstars. And Pat, we see he killing my man Lamar right now. I'm talking about hurting him. So I give them their credit. But now individually, I didn't even think about it like that. I might have to go, yeah. I might have to go with Mike on that. But I really want to say LeBron because I can come up with more superstars' names.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But during the Mike era, I can go back. Just think, it wasn't no just Carl Malone,
Right.
Stockton, Barkley, Reggie Miller, Patrick Ewing, uh,
Some of them was on the decline.
But
but
I wouldn't count. I wouldn't count the. I would just count the finals. That's my opinion.
I'm just saying,
I know
that
what you're saying.
that he
In that
just
thing.
that's in that era that
Yeah.
he just stopped their chances. Like New York, we know he beat them. Remember the block? How long that was Indiana though, right? With the block
Yeah.
on Ewing and them, and they
The reason why I be saying the final, like what you saying is correct though, because they didn't even make it to the final stuff like that. The reason why I say the finals, and it still would be Mike and LeBron anyway. It would be because some people, like you say, would leave, go get a ring somewhere else, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. But in the finals, like you say, Chuck, you didn't go, you couldn't get one nowhere. Mike
No,
did,
no.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Mike did it.
What's the name? You didn't get one. Stockton and Carl. You
No
did.
matter what you
Gary
did.
Payton, you went over there to Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Still
You
ain't.
snuck in there.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean later.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they got one, but the other ones they didn't get one. You know what I'm saying? So and then on LeBron's, like how you say, James Harden ain't got one yet.
Now, what do we consider Anthony Hardaway? What would we put him at? Would he be with Mike or would he be with LeBron?
Oh, Anthony Hardaway,
Penny, yeah.
Penny.
He got to be probably more
he
Mike,
can be.
right?
He probably can be both.
Yeah, he could probably be both.
Okay. What would we put Grant Hill?
But probably more Mike though.
What would we put Grant Hill?
I know Grant Hill cooked him. But back to the question though,
We just
I'm gonna go with LeBron, like how we said, LeBron and Mike, and then individually I'm gonna go a tie and Mike also as far as you know what I mean who's not getting it in the finals. I know Mike and them stopped a lot from going, not making it out to the to the finals, but I'm gonna say about making it in the final. Now here
That's
go
a
a
good
question right here. Who gonna end up with the most rings? LeBron and Jordan or Pat Mahomes and Brady?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm going with Pat Mahomes and Brady. I answer that quick. I mean, because I don't know what Pat Mahomes' limit's gonna be.
That's
You know what
the
I'm saying?
problem.
The only
Yeah,
thing,
he's so young.
no, the only thing I see stopping him is Andy Reid. If Andy Reid step away, then it's gonna get funny.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say that because they both at 10 right
I'm about to say, yeah, they both tied.
yeah, I just really we know Pat might get another, and that's gonna break it.
That's gonna break it.
I don't think LeBron.
Everybody else gone, so we got to see if
Well,
Pat
all
Mahomes
of
can
this,
carry it. That's why I said that.
Right.
this trade talk and rumors and all of that. If none of that don't take place, I don't think LeBron getting another one. But I think if he go trade and Golden State and all of these different contenders, if he get to one of them, he might have a chance. Or if he bring in a superstar.
Hold that thought, mastermind. I'm gonna stay with you, but hold that thought. Will LeBron have been a good fit in Golden State with that trade? Would he have been a good fit with Golden State?
It all depends on who left. You see what I'm saying? What they gave up to get him.
Okay.
Now, if you didn't,
That's what I was saying.
if you didn't deplete the whole team, then I think he would. Because one thing about it is Steph is not ball dominant. Steph can go to run off the screens and catch and shoot. That's right up his alley. You see what I'm saying? Or if you want me to stand over in this corner and nail him down, I could do that all day. You see what I'm saying? So LeBron can take the ball and push. You see what I'm saying? The only person that might hinder is Draymond.
No.
It would
I agree. I agree everything with.
Why would it hinder
with you,
Draymond?
mastermind? But this what I'd have done. Look, if I'm getting LeBron there, it's time for Draymond to go. Because guess what?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the only person it hinders.
I know, but guess what? Because what Draymond doing is exactly what
LeBron can do.
gonna do. Make them pass, make this. But guess what? You're gonna get the points now.
That's what I said. That's the only
You're gonna
person
get
that
the
would
points
hinder.
now playing that same position.
No,
Draymond.
we said the same
Right.
thing. That's the
Yeah,
only person
and
that
right.
would hinder.
Assist later, and
Because I
everything.
know everything else LeBron can do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
what
Everything.
Draymond do, LeBron can do
Yeah.
plus more. Cause
Plus,
Yes, he's Draymond times 10,
you're
basically.
gonna push it. The offense gonna start through you like that. You're gonna set the pictures. Make the passes, and then when they leave you open, like you can hit them shots now, and you can penetrate, assist. You know what I mean?
You're gonna make it real interesting where teams gonna have to double team you now. And then now once they start double teaming you, it's over because now you got the Splash Brothers
But my
open.
thing is, I would
Cookie.
keep him just in that Draymond position, cause like how
Yeah.
you know what they say, when LeBron go to the
Yeah,
certain
he ain't
team
trying. No,
and turn the system turn into him.
no, I'm not
So
doing that.
Steve Kerr and like you
Yeah.
say, all them,
No.
oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. And this,
If you coming over here, LeBron,
You gotta
no,
compete.
I'm
you not
saying,
no coach no more. You not
no,
no
I'm saying,
GM, no none of
in
that.
this system, you know how they do run, cut, pick.
Yep.
That's all
You
you
are
got
my
to do.
Draymond.
The ball is moving,
Yep.
and so you ain't got to have his system. Just run, cut, back door, this, that, and that. And
Yep.
so
That's
I
it.
mean, I definitely feel you on that because I think he been looking for that spot up shooter that he can kick it out to. He just ain't had that
Yeah.
where he at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you won't have to go
Back in
down low because
Cleveland,
they
he
got
tried to have it with Booby and them, but they wasn't always knocking it
right,
down.
Ray Allen and them was the best thing that he had. Close,
Yeah,
you know, when
they
he
could
was
knock it
champion.
down and kick it out.
right.
Yep,
Mike Miller and all them boys.
yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
involved with them.
Yeah,
My only
Miami.
question though, if you get rid of Dray, you don't feel like Draymond the heart and soul, and
If
that
LeBron,
part of
Yeah,
it?
but if LeBron
he
comes,
gonna be
that's a
part
whole
of
that's a
someone
whole
for that.
different story.
I got you.
He gonna do a.
Yeah,
Cause this thing, LeBron could become an agitator too now on defense
When
if
he
he
want to.
want to. Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. If that's all you ask him to do,
Right.
and
Do you think Sabrina Ionescu would have beaten any other shooter besides Steph?
In this 3 point
Yeah,
contest that
yes,
just
sir.
happened, I think honestly, I think she could have beat everybody in there, but you know who I think she probably still wouldn't have beat is Dame. I think Dame competitiveness would have kicked in a little bit more, and I think Dame would have messed around and still beat her. Only other person that I'm trying to get when I'm going through who all was there, like Trey, Cat, and all them, everybody else that was in the contest, they don't have a shot. I mean, Trey, if he get hot, maybe, but for real, she's finna smoke you. You know what I'm saying? You Cat, you don't even have a chance. I wish somebody would tell him to stop shooting them
I ain't gonna lie
goddamn
to you,
three.
dog. That's why I disagree.
Why?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
No, I feel like Dame could beat it, and I feel like maybe Trey. Everybody else, I think she could pop.
I think Cat'll make it interesting. That's what I
No,
think.
Cat Terry, he needs to stop shooting threes.
I don't agree with that. That's the reason. That's on everything else you said. That's the only statement I didn't agree with.
Oh, I disagree with both of y'all then, but go ahead.
No, I'm just saying this. No, I'm just saying this. I don't think that.
You don't think Cat shoot way too many threes in
I
minnows?
think Dame would have, you know what I'm saying, made it interesting against her, but I think
Right.
Dame might have beat her.
That's what I think. Dame
now
could have
listen,
beat her.
That's why I said I agree with what you said on that. I think that Cat would have been the perfect person for her to go against so they could see he already won one last year. He'd have been
No, Dame won last year.
the year before last. My
Right.
bad, I take that back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Year before last. So she beating a champion, and I say just head up, them two go together. I think she would have probably pulled it out, but it'd have been so close that everybody in America would be like, "Ooh,
She'd have
you
won,
see-"
though, right?
Yeah,
You
I
said.
think so. I think she'd have
Yeah,
put it out. I think she'd have put it out. I think Cat would have made it real interesting. I
Right.
think that'd have been the perfect person for her to go against.
My thing, but that's what I'm saying. You saying she'd have beaten him.
Yeah.
And that's what the question is. Do you think she'd have beaten any other shooter?
Oh yeah. I think she is quite a few. I can keep going that she would have
My thing
beat.
is this. I
She'd
think
have beat what?
Trey. Should have
No,
beat Trey. That's what I'm saying. Trey would have
My thing is
got Trey
this.
get hot. He probably could have beat her.
Trey.
That's my only
Go-
two.
Hold on. This is my thing here. She would have beat them. This is just my opinion.
She beat Brunson.
She'd have beat all of them for this simple fact. My opinion. First of all of them only put up 26. Nobody put up higher than 26. And all of them had more than one round. She had only one round
I got you.
at 26. Now, think if she had heated up, because first of all, we seen what everybody done, and nobody has done what she done yet, and that's
Yeah,
put up
all
that
of them.
37.
Right.
So
She had almost all the ranks.
right, so therefore, and then she started off when this weekend. You see, she started off when she hit the first 6, 7.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so right then and there,
No, you saying to somebody beat that 37, she got a good chance of beating anybody.
man, Steph even told you, hey, when she came out and hit them first one like
He
that,
got nervous.
and I was like, hey, it's time to open up. It's
Right.
Now, this Steph, he used to this type of competition. Probably from being in the finals.
I got you.
Probably from winning this before.
No,
Then-
pressure.
then-
He used to the pressure.
Did in practice, him and
But
Kerr
not
always
only
going
that,
at it.
But remember, him and Clay had to go at a couple
Right.
times in the 3-point contest. You know what I'm saying? So, used to that part. Them other guys, I think would have choked. by them seeing she got out like that and is a female,
That would have made them nervous.
I believe they'd have been scared.
I think
think
I
so.
think Dan competitiveness would have kicked
I
in.
think Dame. I agree with Dame. Now look, this is one thing that you just made.
My thing, I ain't saying that, but my thing, like I said, they had warmed up. She did. She came out the gate with 26.
Okay.
She came out the gate with
And
26.
then I went through 3
So just think, if she probably would have, I don't know how the competition really go 100%, but just think if somebody would have hit the 27 to 28, and then it wouldn't have went to the many rounds or something. So just think if she'd have put up 27, against them or something, and it deleted all three of them guys or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like
No,
I say,
I got what you're saying. Now here it is. Look, this is a sidebar because you just made me think of something when you said a particular name.
'Cause what did Bird do?
Gardner was only hitting like
20
15,
something.
17 back
Yeah,
in the
like
day.
maybe 20. Look
Yeah,
now,
20 at the most
yeah.
back then. Some, then it started going higher. But go ahead,
now I'm gonna
Master.
say this. You made me think of one thing. What was Golden State thinking about? They had to be asleep at the wheel because look, you saying that Klay Thompson is in a slump. Put him in a 3-point contest. That help him get out the slump, you dummies. You understand what I'm saying?
But
Get him a chance to get his stroke, even if it's broke. Look,
I'm about to say that might backfire on
but
him.
it's up to Clay.
no, I understand that too, but I'm just saying I suggest that to him
But
to help get out that little funk you in. Here goes some shots for you right now.
But
Competition to get you to keep moving. And I think that Clay would at least, I'm just saying, even if he'd have put up 15, that could have kept his stroke, got his stroke, his confidence back. Because once he starts seeing some of them fall,
Speaking of my man Clay, I told y'all back then when we talking about this 3-point competition with Steph and Sabrina. If y'all can look at the other episodes and season, said you got to put her against a Dame or a Clay first. You can't throw her in against Steph.
no, we definitely said that.
We said you
Right.
put her against them.
Yeah,
We
because
said she probably would have
From
won
jump,
against
yeah.
somebody, but not the man.
No, you can't put her against
Yeah.
the best shooters. You gotta get the ones that swear that they the killers.
for sure. No,
Say go ahead.
yeah, just one quick thought. Like you said, go back on some of them episodes. We talked about this before about her, but the women going against the men in the 3-point contest. So yeah, check that out.
also
We
said-
talked about that.
also
So,
said
yeah,
National
Yeah.
against the world. I mean, against the NBA
Yup,
players too.
yup.
So,
A lot of stuff we've been saying first. We know they checking us out. That's what's up. Okay, dig this here. What's this new craze? What's this new craze of the 3-point shot? What old school shooter would be considered? What 3-point shot, what old school shooter would be considered? Like Clay, Trey, and Dame. With this new craze of the 3-point shot, what old school shooter would be considered a Clay, Trey, or Dame?
So I ain't gonna lie, I struggle with this question a little bit. And here's why. And I'm gonna let y'all help me figure out my answer from here. Do you consider Reggie Miller, the Steph of his time? Because if y'all say yes, then I won't put him in that category. You feel me? Because I was gonna say like the Reggie Miller. I was gonna say maybe like a Chris Mullin. I was gonna even say Ray Allen kind of played long, but I'm putting Ray Allen in there. As far as Dame, I might even put Maul Radu Sharif. I know I might be messing. Chris Jackson. But I feel like
Hey, I can say I like that. I be putting it in the corner. He said every name I said, he threw it down. I been doing that, y'all. So when y'all look at this episode, I did that on purpose. Watch his eyes.
Stop it.
Watch the eyes.
It's been a long time. I didn't do that.
he copied the picks now.
Only CB do that.
Right there on the corner. He said, look, he even said Chris Jackson, Amaru, and look, I write that down on purpose. I put Chris Ocho, I put Chris Jackson.
I told y'all, America. I told y'all a long time ago. Read off the mastermind parent.
Right in the order. I set him up, America.
No, sir, Bob. Only CB do that foolishness.
Set
Never.
him up on purpose.
Never P. P never does that foolishness.
Thank you. See what I'm saying?
It never goes down like that.
I need to get in touch with Figer. See what
Oh,
I'm saying?
man.
Calling me slanders all these years. I told you I've been copying off my paper for years. But anyway, those are some good names, gentlemen.
Go ahead, Mastermind.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else I throw in there? I throw Steve Kerr in there, too. You got Kerr on there? Nope.
No, I would love to see, baby.
Who that?
Where are we living in? What are we living in, baby? This is called the world.
The world, baby.
I want to see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, go ahead. I ain't mean to say that, but that. I
want to see some downtown Freddie Brown. I'll take you boys back a little bit. See what I'm saying? I want to see some of the old school shoot. I think even what's the name would be interesting, just to see the Craig Hodges and the Trent Tuckers, just because how good they had strokes in them contests. And you know what I'm saying? And back then, they wasn't highlighting the 3-point. If you wasn't able to penetrate to that rack,
we didn't get about me, baby. George Gervin, Iceman.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
B.J. Armstrong, I would like to see what he could do.
See, I would put Kerr before him.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just naming names. Trent Tucker's quite a few cats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, your man was point guard with Milwaukee.
Back in the day?
Yeah, with Terry Cummins and Sidney
Humphries. You talking about Humphries?
No, what's my man name?
You ain't talking about
got me thinking now too.
The point guard. Moncrief? Sidney Moncrief?
Shooting. Wasn't Sid the shooting, I think.
No, I think Sid was the point because you had what's name came off the bench, Paul Pressey.
Paul Pierce. Paul Pressey. Yeah, I like to see him too, though.
Yeah.
See, I like to see Paul Pressey in this right here. Reggie Williams.
Yeah.
Wingate. I'm
yeah.
telling you, I just couple guys now. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing some names.
I feel like all of them could be like the people we named. Listen, Dame. You know what I'm saying? Clay, stuff like that. Yeah, they can all be that.
Yeah, you just got
this day.
We got something for you boys again. We got some. Hey, what's the white boy name? What's McClung name?
That's his name, McCollum.
That's his name, McClung. Okay, yeah. Hey, good issue.
Right.
Hey, is McClung the Eminem of the dunk contest? Do the culture respect him? And is he one of the best dunkers? Mastermind. Is McClung the Eminem of the dunk contest? Do the culture respect him? And is he one of the best dunkers?
I think he could be considered the Eminem. I guess you could use that. He's one of the best dunkers. Because he's showing some interesting dunks for his height. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely doing some interesting stuff. But I'm still here to believe that it's some cats that's in them playgrounds. I don't know what's going on. Because if you go to YouTube and all them sites, you see all day, every day. You see all your social media. Go to the Instagrams and all them. There's cats out here doing some tremendous dunks.
Oh yeah, they got
to make it really come and compete. But I don't know why they won't go try to just recruit them. NBA social media activists.
Remember that little show or something, Kenny Smith and them Barkley.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
How the playground guys dunk and stuff, but I mean that's good enough. But but what I'm saying is, I mean it is good for that, but you know.
Because
they got to make it to the league. They got to make it to the G League. I mean, McClung make it to the G League.
Yeah, because
we know some people how they can do that, but we got to keep letting him do his thing.
No, I know it says y'all got to step y'all game up. That's what I'm saying. Step your game up.
Blacktop boys, I got to make it to the G League.
Going to the
Blacktop overs, they got to make it to the G League to get in the dunk contest.
Or go to the G League facility that's in your town and put on a spectacular dunk contest show. Somebody gonna give you the jersey just for that purpose.
Say just for that.
Is he the Eminem of the dunk? Of the dunk contest.
So here's my thing. You're not the Eminem of the dunk contest, but are you fucking over a lot of these cats dunking? Yes, you are.
Man, well, that's the reason why I say that. The culture respect Eminem. You ain't saying the culture respecting the dude.
So this is why I feel like they're not completely respecting him a little bit is because of this. Yeah, you in the G League, but at least Eminem was in the pros of rapping. You ain't in the pros of rapping, so that's why you can't even get to the level for me to even call you the Eminem of the dunk context. You got to at least be in the NBA. I think last year they gave you what a 10-day contract, and you just went right back to the G League, big fella.
And if you notice, they gave him the 10-day contract right when it was time for the dunk contest,
Right.
so he could be an NBA player.
And they didn't even do it. They didn't even do it this year. They just brought you up from the G League. You know what I'm saying?
NBA teams, you want to get smart, sponsor some of them playground dunkers. Tell him he gonna sponsor my team in the dunk contest, my man.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Go do what we
my
giving
thing
y'all
is
the
this.
giving y'all the ideals.
I'm giving you your props, McClung. I respect you. I believe the culture respecting you should because that's what you beating. You beating our ass.
Yes, you are.
So, they got respect. They're not that. You ain't do it once. You did it twice. You know what I mean? And not only that, I got to give you one of the best dunkers. For the simple fact, a lot of stuff you doing at the height you doing, only Vince Carter might can do.
Right.
Because all these guys, like you say, I know a lot of these people thought, Brown in there, he got hops from Boston. Oh, he did. Don't never get in there again, Brown.
Oh, I was just gonna say. I'm glad you said it.
The Duncast again. I almost forgot your real name. I just know you was Brown now. Listen, do not get in the dunk contest again, my man.
That hurt your career right there, baby.
They pushed you along. You know, good goddamn,
Right.
she wasn't that
And
good.
like I say, he one of the best because, like I say, he doing some dunk, like you say, they weren't jumping over Shaq. They couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff, like you say, only Vince was going to be able to do that. And then, because my thing is this.
Who jumped over the two people with them on each other's shoulder?
The reason why I say this,
What about Blake?
start making the dunk contest a game of horse.
No, you say add that to it. I would think you can't take away the tradition of dunk
Now,
contest.
the reason I was saying that just for the white boy, because they saying that, because it'll be some.
Oh, I got what you saying. Oh, I got you. I got
can't do.
My bad,
Right.
I got you.
So
I took that the wrong way. I'm thinking horse the shot.
Nuh-uh,
Not
the
the
dunk.
dunks.
Yeah,
I
the
got you.
dunk.
No, that's a
So
good
like
one.
how you saying.
No, that's a good one.
that one he dropped and caught in the end and then dunked. Ain't none of y'all doing that.
No, no.
That was in this contest.
No.
And then,
Vince.
which I gotta understand this, with y'all creativity, where is that at? See, my thing is this: y'all falling victim and being set up. I mean, not victim. Y'all being set up by the short guy. If you notice, ever since Spud Webb, they throw the ball, run, and do their thing, get sweet with it. And here it is. You guys 6'4" and up, who should have hops and with creativity, y'all throwing the ball up. For what? Y'all 6'8", 6'9", 6'11". What y'all throwing the
Take
ball
off.
up for?
Rock that.
You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all losing. Y'all ain't got no creativity. Like I say, the young guys, the short guys, they jumping over people, humans, shacks, cars, everything. So, yeah, McClung, you that deal.
He looked good, McCollum.
I give you your respect. I give you your
He did
respect.
the dunk contest. But P, you made a valid point too, P.
So he ain't
I take the Eminem status back from you, buddy. You're not in the pros.
bro.
He hit you with the good point. I got to roll with that, baby. That's a good, valid point there.
But he beating pros.
No, I agree.
I agree with that.
He beating pros.
I agree.
bro.
I agree.
Definitely
That's
agree.
why y'all got he beating them. So, do we undervalue Larry Bird? He never mentioned he never mentioned in the GOAT conversation. Do we undervalue Larry Bird? He never mentioned in the GOAT conversation. Mastermind.
I think what happened is LeBron James came along, y'all. Because everything LeBron is like Bird 2.0 and with a combination of magic to me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because he had his game, like, you know what I'm saying, he dominated kind of like how Bird did in a state. But it's just that I think that when he came and took that small forward position, that kind of it kind of eliminated Larry's shine. I think that's what I think really happened. I think LeBron James came along, and then the Kevin Durant's, and you know what I'm saying. There's just so many of them came along that played that small forward position that just dulled his shine a little bit. But I do think if we go back and watch Larry Bird highlights, and you put Bird in this era today, we'll be calling Bird one of the GOATs for sure.
Larry Legend. Go ahead, young Peasy.
So I think a couple of quick things. One, I think basketball enthusiasts don't overlook him. So like we don't overlook him. We consider him one of the greatest to ever play this game. But I think part of what's, and I might be wrong, so y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I think part of the problem is one, injuries towards the end of his career. And then I think two is who he played for. And don't get me wrong, Boston is a storied franchise, right? But when we think about everything, Boston is like the villains. LA is like the good guys. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love LA. Boston you kind of hate against a little bit. So I think that's part of playing into it. And then I think what you said, from his time on, it's just been elevated with some great players. So you start kind of forgetting about him a little bit when you start thinking and naming the great players and stuff like that. But you can't really forget about it because the story, and then a lot of stories we didn't hear about, the extra stories that made me start liking him more. I didn't start hearing about to later on when they would say he had come on the court and be like, I'm finna score the last shot. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And then go score the last shot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which was that's some old next level shit. So I think that's you know what I'm saying?
They said the story with Larry that just blew everybody's mind. They say he told, I forgot who the exact player was.
Okay.
But they say, okay, boom, he told them. They down, I think they was down 2 or something. The team scored or something, tied it up. Larry went to the guy, told the guy, say, look, I'm about to catch the ball in the corner. I'm going to give you an up fake. Then after that, I'm going to shoot the ball.
Right.
So he caught the ball in the corner, told my man, come on, hurry up, hurry up. Gave him the up fake and then shot it. Went all nets and just left.
But that's what I'm saying. That's some next level.
That.
That's
not
next
doing
level. That's next
Y'all
level.
ain't doing that.
Y'all not
that's
doing
the
that.
most next level
Y'all
stuff right there.
What I do.
That.
Yeah. No, that's next level.
If you put him in today's game, he's gonna go down as one of the greatest of all time.
Right.
Might have multiple titles and all. I mean, you know what I'm saying, championships and all at the back of us too.
Before you go with your thought, but do you think also that hurt him a little bit? And I don't know if this hurts him or not, because Magic had a great team around him, but he had a great team around him. Dennis Johnson, you know what I'm saying, Parrish, McHale, like he had some players around him. And he still did. And he still did what he was supposed to.
Sometimes I disagree with that. Y'all say Madge had a good team. Then y'all say Bird had a good team. Y'all say Janum had got pulled over from other teams.
Right.
But my thing is this. Yeah, they had good teams.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a lot of these other teams got good teams. Guess what they couldn't do? They couldn't win. They had the same teams that was with each other for 5, 6, 7 years, and they couldn't win.
Pull off
you got a winner on your team.
The way we run, the way we practice, the attitude,
right,
everything. They couldn't win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might have had this and that and that, but guess what? Couldn't win, so I got here.
Right, I got you.
Just like the Lakers, everybody like, oh man, they had Kareem, they had Will, they had this, they had that, they had Norm Nixon. Guess what? They could not. They didn't win. They didn't win. Only time they won was what, 73, Jerry West.
Yeah.
They had one since
right.
And then all of a sudden,
they only won one with him, didn't
no, that's what I'm saying. But go ahead.
I got a I said it moment. You know what I think
go ahead.
I said it. This era don't have no winners like that. No disrespect to LeBron or none of that, but none of you guys are true grit, down home, I gotta win winners. Meaning, like, just think about what we just said. Larry Bird went to a team and he was a winner. He's like, no matter what, I'm winning. I'm telling you this right here. So we got to do this, do this, do this. He didn't go there and say, oh, no. In order to win, go get me Isaiah Thomas. Get rid of my man over here and bring me this guy, you know what I'm saying, in order to win, where he changed the whole team. He went in and added himself to them, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Jordan to a point did that too. Kobe too to a point, you know what I'm saying, when they start doing this.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like the way he doing this in the locker room. Get him out of here. He drinking. He ain't trying to hoop.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now I can respect that by building the team.
But now back to the question, do we think he undervalued Larry Bird? I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to also agree with Mastermind, like you say. There's a young guy named LeBron that stepped along, and then by him coming along playing that small forward position, and then by him chasing down Kobe with the rings. Madge, trying to chase Madge down with the. I mean, trying to chase Madge and Kobe down with the ring. Trying to catch, MJ, stuff like that. So that made all the little talks go away from the Larry Bird and at that position because that was his position also. You know what I'm saying? Because before that, before LeBron came along, like you say, well, you thought you weren't gonna see another Larry Bird.
Yeah.
You probably had some guys who probably can shoot, but who can dribble and make that assist, like you know what I'm saying? Who you know
Rebound.
what I'm saying? The rebound,
Fiend.
who really the dog of the team, the
Fiend, yeah.
heartbeat, the heartbeat and all of that. So yeah, he's undervalued.
No, he
He
definitely was.
undervalued. You know what I'm saying? That alone, and then like you said, you got the other guys that's coming along, and they shouldn't be before him. I think it should stop at LeBron, and that's it. Anybody after LeBron, it should be Larry Bird. No other small forwards or nothing.
Right.
It should be Larry Bird, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on that. Y'all got some more on that before we move along?
I mean, yeah,
No.
Larry is undervalued for sure. It's just that, like I said, I think it's just some great ones came along. You know what I'm saying? And that's what took the shine from you, Larry. To me, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. It's just that position is just a lot of great ones just happen to play that same position.
And then we gotta understand this: the ones that he lost, he could have won. He bumped to the match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they bumped into each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Taking it from each other. They were taking something from each other. So just think. So yeah,
without
yeah,
a
yeah.
doubt.
He's very, undervalued. You know what I mean? Like you say. And he was one of them teams. There's one of them teams that dominated the East.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yep.
got to put him up there. You know what I mean? They dominated.
And
And
he was in the finals
yeah.
in the 80s almost every time.
Yep.
Adrian Griffin or Steve Wilkes? Adrian Griffin or Steve Wilkes? What's the worst firing? Which organization messed up? Mastermind.
Now, that's a tough one. I think, truthfully, it might be the Steve Wilkes. Because if you look at the numbers wasn't that bad. It was like the same numbers as Danico Ryan's, and in some categories it was a little bit better. I just think that Danico Ryan's had such a stronghold on the team as a whole, the defense as a whole. It was kind of hard for Steve Wilkes to get that same love. And then like some of the stuff he might have been calling, they was in their mind like, Nico wouldn't have called this. What is, you know what I'm saying? What is we, like second guessing some of his plays and not really full heartedly going along with it. So I think that might have been one. That might be the one. But Griffin, don't get me wrong. The Griffin was a surprise too. I don't know which one gonna affect the most.
What you got to say down there, Young P? What's the worst firing and which organization you think messed up?
So I think both of them was a terrible fire. But I think the team that messed up the most was the Bucks. I'm going the opposite of you. But I think both of them was a terrible firing. I feel like this. San Fran, y'all needed to put up some more points in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You can't put all that on Wilkes.
No,
you
you
know what I'm
can't.
saying? Y'all offense stalled like crazy. So I think that was just crazy for y'all to fire him. And his defense showed up all the way through the season. You know what I'm saying? So you pretty much fired
in
him.
the top five, top three, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. That's what I'm saying. So you basically basing it off of one game, and really, I guess what we told you before, I'm the head coach, so you ain't fire. I ain't gonna fire myself, so he got to go. But I feel like
I think they kind of basing it off the playoff run period because at certain points, his defense was giving up big runs.
I mean I get all of that, but I still
They were saying because Shanahan wouldn't let him coach himself. How
I
he
can believe
coached
that
because
too.
he's an aggressive coacher.
But see, you got to let him do that though.
That's
You know
just
what I'm
like this, like how they said. Look how he was in North Carolina. I mean, when he was with the
Carolina
Panthers.
Right.
I had their defense.
Right.
And you see how they killed the Lions. Remember?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let you go ahead before I step.
So yeah. So that's both of them was worse. But the reason why I say Griffin was the organization messed up the most with him. Look what y'all was doing before Doc got there. Now Doc is here, and you got a losing record with Doc as long as he's been there. Were they 2-5, 3-6, or something like that? And I'm trying to figure out. I don't know why y'all keep giving Doc a head coaching
But you know
job.
what they say Doc problem is?
What's the problem? You
They
you
saying
you
this.
look. I
He
feel
ain't
like
got no Kevin Garnett.
No, they saying this though. No, they saying
I'm
in
saying.
Milwaukee right now what the problem is.
What's that?
They saying this basically. Okay, yeah, you hired Doc Rivers. You can't bring in none of your assistants or none of that. You got to keep all his assistants. And so now him and the assistants.
I don't even care if you brought your own sisters in. What you did with the 76ers proved that you just ain't got it no more, Doc.
No, I'm just saying with why he's starting off bold over there. I believe. I believe this.
I just feel like
Doc
look.
is a good regular season coach. I believe.
Well, we need more than that though.
No, I'm just saying why. Just to address what you were saying about what's going on right now, 2-6.
Uh-huh.
Just to address that part of it.
Okay.
I think that's why it's 2-6. I'm not saying Doc is the answer, America, at that coaching position. No way, no how am I saying that Doc is gonna get them the championship.
But let me ask you this though.
Let's get to your point first, because you gotta keep going back.
Yeah. So yeah, my whole thing is I just feel like Doc is not the answer. I feel like that was a worse mistake with that organization because Doc is going to change a little bit how they play. I think also they not just with one of the biggest complaints that y'all said that y'all was having with Griffin that the players aren't buying in. They're not buying into Doc either, so it doesn't matter. You could have kept Griffin at least, even if they wasn't buying in, y'all still was winning. That's why y'all was at the top of the East. You feel me? So we don't care. Dane look like he don't want to play no way. Dane look like he don't. He didn't.
Bigger problem. Right
Dane don't want to play no way because he didn't want to be there. So that's half the problem in and of itself. So
Worst firing to me would be, I'm gonna say it could go either way, but I'm gonna go with Wilkes because he got you boys in the Super Bowl, and you knowing where y'all can go, and you know y'all just bumped into a better team. You know what I'm saying this year. Y'all thought y'all had the better team, but y'all bumped into a better player than your whole team, which is Pat Mahomes. So y'all bumped into him. But other than that, yeah, Mike can get back next year. Now we got to see who your defensive coordinator gonna be over there. We're gonna see who gonna kiss your ass, or you gonna let them coach how you need to coach. And that's aggressive. That's how Wilkes coach. Adrian Griffin, they messed up on that also, just because they were, like you say, young P. Out of all coaches, y'all go get Doc Rivers. Come on. Come on. Out of all coaches. And now he done already on his way to surpass Griffin in losses just like that. You know, so management and all y'all know y'all smacking yourself across the head like three stooges, fucking idiots. So hopefully Doc can change it around. Hopefully that you know, the Italianos can make something happen for y'all and make something fix and y'all make it to the finals and y'all win and we don't have to talk bad about Doc. But until then, Doc, you ain't shit. You know what I'm talking about? Get your shit together, Doc. You need to be assistant coach. That's what it is, Doc. It's time for you to be assistant coach. It's time for you to start listening. Cause what you doing ain't it. But I'm gonna leave that alone and hopefully 49ers, we gotta see what defensive coordinator y'all finna get because Wilkes was good for that. Wilkes was good for that team. So now we gotta see what coordinator y'all gonna go get to see if y'all even gonna have a chance next year. Because we know you're gonna be good offensively, but hey, your defense gotta step up. And like you say, Bucks, get rid of Doc Rivers, even though y'all paid him, get rid of him. And both organizations messed up, basically. That's what I'm getting to. Both of y'all messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Last question of the day before we get out of here. And it goes a little something like this. Who can put together the best five current players that all went to the same college together to win a game? Who can put together the best five current players that all went to the same college together to win a game? Which one of y'all taking it? I know y'all gonna pick y'all Kentuckies and all of this and that. I already know how y'all think. Whoever about to say that, go. And I already know the other team, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
That's a tough one though.
Well, I'm gonna go out like this because I'm gonna let them have the Kentuckies and all of that. I'm gonna go with Kansas. I'm gonna go with Kansas. That's the Joel Embiid, the Wiggins, your man over there, Aburi. You know what I mean? You got the Morris brothers. You got the guard over there in Toronto, and a couple players. You got the Dickey, all them shooting guard, point guard. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the Kansas for mine.
It's hard right now.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I mean,
I'm gonna go with Duke, baby. I'm gonna go with Duke.
yeah. Jason Tatum and all that. I ain't gonna lie, I was going Duke, but he already said Duke, so
That's why I ain't say I was gonna let y'all have the Dukes in the
Yeah, I mean, right now,
the
that's the
other-
only person that just came to my.
that's in the league right now. I ain't going. Don't go back. Just whoever in the league.
Those in Kentucky, I'm like, let me throw that Kansas out there with the big fella Embiid.
Yeah, that's
some big fella down there.
that's a good one.
Stop everybody now. Put the ball in the paint to the big fella and everybody move.
Duke, I'm going big fella down low. I'm going Lively.
Ooh, Zion.
My young boy. No, I'm going my young boy. I told y'all. With Dallas right now, 10 and 10.
He just need the oops. Yeah, Kyrie got throwing the oops.
Yeah,
They look good though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I hate to go Kentucky, but you know who I wanted to go, but I can't think of nobody else that's there. Is
I got Hooper.
I only got 3.
And I got them.
So I don't think it's 3 of them in the league.
I got the
Villanova
brothers punking all
I can't round out the last 2 of Villanova, but I was gonna go. I wanted to go Villanova though.
You got Brunson, Bridges.
That's what I'm saying. And then, but I can't fill out the whole 5.
Yeah.
That's my only 3 though. I can't fill out the 5. That's why I couldn't go them. I couldn't go them there because I can't fill out the whole 5.
It's plain. I just wasn't going with them boys. I knew y'all was gonna pick them boys, so I was like, I could have went with somebody. I got some other ones. I ain't gonna put it y'all on the though.
I got 2 though.
No. Cause look at it like this. I'm talking about like his right. That's what I'm saying. Because even you can put together a player, but I'm saying like his team Kansas, you can put together a team that could beat his Kansas team, like head to head.
Oh, he's my Duke, I think.
You know what I'm saying? Because Gonzaga ain't doing it. Suggs and all them ain't doing it. They not doing it. You feel me? When we go 5-on-5, okay, we all in the league, but our 5 all came from Kansas. Your whole 5 came from Duke. Let's go head to head. Who winning that game?
Think though, because that's a good one. That's a good one, but yeah, I'll probably stick with the Duke. I'm gonna stick with that right now.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
I thought y'all was gonna come with the dudes, Kentucky.
I mean, because those what they say those low hanging fruit. Like I said, low hanging fruit. I wanted to go Villanova. That's on me, America. Maybe I couldn't think of who else could round out my whole top 5.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, UConn might have a little something.
All right, America.
Y'all tell us, America. Y'all tell us. Maybe y'all come in. I say y'all might have a team for it. It's all in the NBA currently in the NBA right now.
That y'all thinking, pull out a big game or something. And thank y'all for tuning in. Want y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Tune in next week, baby.